Have you ever wondered what truly makes a life fulfilling? It's a question that echoes quietly in the background of our daily routines, a soft whisper beneath the noise of to-do lists, deadlines, and expectations. Many people spend their whole lives chasing after knowledge, striving for status or accumulating wealth, believing that these things will bring them happiness. But what if fulfillment isn't found in what you know, what you own, or how others see you? Albert Einstein, a man who changed the world with his ideas, believed otherwise. He once said that imagination is the greatest gift of all. Knowledge, he explained, is limited. It's bound by the sum of what we already know, what's already been discovered, written, and taught. But imagination? Imagination is infinite. It's the bridge that carries us beyond the horizon of what's possible, into worlds we haven't yet dared to dream. It's the spark that ignites progress, the force that shapes the future. Think about it for a moment. Without imagination, there would be no airplanes soaring across the sky, no internet connecting us across continents, no breathtaking breakthroughs in medicine, art, or technology. Every great leap in human history began as a wild idea, a vision that seemed impossible until someone had the courage to pursue it. If you only live by what you know, you're simply repeating the footsteps of those who came before you. But if you dare to imagine, you become the author of your own story. So don't be afraid to dream. Don't be afraid to let your mind wander into uncharted territory, to chase after visions so bold that others might call you crazy. Because it's those dreams, those wild and wonderful ideas that will paint the masterpiece of your life. Every innovation, every work of art, every act of kindness began as a thought, a flicker of imagination that someone was brave enough to follow. But let's be honest, life isn't always easy. There will be days when you feel tired, lost, or overwhelmed. Days when nothing seems to go your way, when your dreams feel out of reach, and you can't help but wonder, what am I doing? In those moments, I want you to remember something simple, something profound. Life itself is a miracle. Just think about it. The chances of being born a human being are astronomically small, rarer than winning the lottery by billions of times. And yet here you are. You have a heart that can love, eyes that can witness the beauty of a sunset, ears that can hear the laughter of a child or the melody of your favorite song. Every breath you take, every sunrise you witness, every moment of kindness you experience, these are miracles in themselves. No matter what happens, never let your heart close. Learn to see the world with eyes full of gratitude. Even on the hardest days, there is beauty to be found. In the warmth of sunlight on your skin, in the smile of a stranger, in the simple act of being alive. Gratitude transforms the ordinary into the extraordinary. It reminds us that even in the midst of struggle, life is a gift. There's something else you should know too, something that isn't often talked about. When you start to change, when you begin to chase your dreams and step outside the boundaries of what's expected, not everyone will understand. Sometimes the people closest to you, friends, family, colleagues, might question your choices. They might call you foolish. They might doubt you or say things that sting. But remember this. Their doubts aren't really about you. Often, your courage reminds them of the dreams they set aside, the risks they were too afraid to take. Your growth forces them to face their own fears, and that can be uncomfortable. It's not your fault. You don't need anyone's permission to live the life you want. You don't have to please everyone. The people who truly love you will understand, even if it takes time. And those who don't, it's okay to let them go. Your journey is yours alone. If your life isn't going the way you hoped, don't be afraid to change. You can't keep doing the same things and expect new results. Sometimes you don't have to change your dreams, just the road you take to reach them. Be brave enough to try something new. Be brave enough to fail, to stumble, to start again. Stepping out of the familiar is never easy, but it's the only way to grow. Failure doesn't mean you're defeated. It's not the end of your story. Failure is a lesson, a stepping stone, a chance to learn and become stronger. The most successful people in history failed over and over before they succeeded. What set them apart wasn't talent or luck. It was the willingness to keep going, to stand up and try again. Above all, keep your heart curious, like a child's. Always ask questions. Always seek out new experiences. Always believe that there's more wonder waiting for you just beyond the next bend. Don't measure your life by someone else's standards of success. Real wealth isn't counted in dollars or possessions. It's measured in the love you give, the lives you touch, the difference you make in the world. You are a miracle. You have the power to change your life, to imagine new possibilities, to create a future that's uniquely yours. You deserve to live a life filled with meaning, purpose, and joy on your own terms. So dream boldly, love deeply, live gratefully, and never forget, the masterpiece of your life is painted with the colors of your imagination, your courage, and your heart.